This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
It's a great Halloween tradition in our area. We'll talk about the 2017 Pardeesville Haunted Trail next. It's halftime of the work week, and thank you for spending it with us. I'm Ken Kara, and remember, you can watch us in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513, and we're open 24 hours a day on the Samsung Productions app. Let's get going with headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. There's a new face on West Hazleton Borough Council. Last night, Diane Chura was sworn in as a member of council. She replaced longtime council member Bucky Kalaga, who submitted his letter of resignation. We talked with West Hazleton Borough Solicitor Chris Slusser of the Slusser Law Firm while he was in our studio today.
As you know, Councilman Kalaga, who has served the borough for a number of years, has recently resigned his position, and Borough Council last evening signed to that position and appointed Diane Chura.
What does this change mean for the borough?
I think that Mrs. Chura brings a desire to continue to do what's right for the borough. She is an active resident of the borough. Her husband has been serving on Borough Council and is a candidate for the mayoral position, as you know. So I think we're excited to have a wonderful new candidate come to council with some fresh ideas, and I think that she'll do a great job.
How long will that position last? Does that then go on the ballot later on, or is she permanently filling out the remainder of his term?
It will go on the next available ballot, so she'll fill that position for, I suppose, the next year or so that ultimately it won't fill out the remainder of the existing term. It will be a special election.
After being sworn in at last night's meeting, the new member of council took part in her first official borough meeting. President Donald Trump is in the Keystone State today. He's getting ready right now to address a crowd in Harrisburg. Congressman Lou Barletta, who supported the president prior to his election, will also be there. A news release from the congressman's office states that Barletta was traveling with the president on Air Force One. According to the release, the event will focus on the benefits of tax reform for the trucking industry, as well as benefits for the American people. The speech will take place at the Air National Guard hangar at the Harrisburg International Airport. A Shenandoah man was flown by medevac after a crash yesterday in Hazel Township. According to state police, it happened just before noon on Route 924, the Can-Do Expressway. Troopers say 23-year-old Robert Myers of Shenandoah was traveling north on 924 in the left turn lane. A tractor-trailer driven by 37-year-old James Huff of Whitehaven was traveling south on 924 in the right travel lane. Myers attempted to turn left onto the Interstate 81 South ramp and failed to yield. Myers was taken to Lehigh Valley Cedar Crest in Allentown by medevac, where he was being treated for critical injuries. Luzerne County Manager David Pedri unveiled a preliminary budget proposal at last night's meeting. The proposed plan would mean a 2% increase in the property tax rate for Luzerne County. The hike would mean an additional $2.1 million in revenue. It would also add 16 new positions. Council asked if the positions were needed and if the county could afford them. Council will review the proposal prior to approval in December. The Department of Homeland Security has extended the deadline for enforcement of Real ID. That means that Pennsylvania residents will now have until January 22nd of 2018 to comply with the regulations. The extension means that Pennsylvania residents will not face access issues when entering federal facilities through at least that date. For more information, go to dmv.pa.gov. Well, there ain't no party like a Pardeesville party. Trust me, I spent a lot of time there. The fall is a great time to visit for one of the most fun events in our area. Here's Lisa Sugar.
Well, Halloween is in the air and it's right around the corner, and of course that means it's time for the Pardeesville Haunted Trail, a very popular event in our area. Here to tell us all about it are two of the young folks who are involved with that. Scott Grusetsky is a greeter at the Haunted Trail, and Adriana Payne is a volunteer with the organization as well. Thank you both for being here. Scott, I can't believe it when I heard this, 20 years. This is like one of the longest running Halloween type events in our area, and it's been going strong for 20 years. What's the secret?
We change it up every year. It's new every year. So if you came last year, it's completely different. I should know because I've been doing this for 10 years.
And this is for a great cause, because you don't only have fun and have everybody have a great Halloween, but you raise a lot of money.
Yes, we do. It benefits the playground, and we've been adding to it. We have a bigger pavilion. We've added different things for the playground. We have a ball field. Keeps it going.
So it's a fun event, but it is for a wonderful cause. So many great improvements made at the Pardeesville Playground Complex, and that's exactly where this trail is at. Now, it starts tomorrow, Thursday, and goes through Saturday, and then another special event on Sundays. It's a really affordable admission, only $4. I know organizers have told me they like keeping it inexpensive like this, Adriana, because so many people do come out and participate. So tell us a little bit more about the event.
Well, if some people don't like to go to the trail, they like to come up to the pavilion. We have games, foods, refreshments, and turkey trays as well. But also we average a dozen of homemade soups throughout the course of 3 nights, and some people just come for the soup. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're eating good when we go to this as well. So it's fall, perfect time for soup to come on out. And so very reasonable and affordable, and yet they're helping out a great cause, as Scott said.
Right, and it's just fun to come and get the community all together, and it's very fun. So.
Now, the trail goes Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but there's another fun event taking place on Sunday, so tell us about that.
Sunday we have Scary Story Night. It's where you can start at 5 o'clock. It's completely free. Kids can come in and we tell stories, and we also have a costume contest, and that's when we draw the chances. And also we have a big finale where we light up lanterns up into the sky, and that's how we really end the night. And it's a great time.
Wow, this is really a huge event. Again, they've been doing something right because they've been at it for 20 years. So the Pardeesville Haunted Trail kicking off tomorrow at 7 p.m. And you guys go until the last tour goes through, right?
Yep. If you buy a ticket before 10 o'clock, which is when the ticket sales end, you will go through the trail. We don't leave until the last person leaves.
All right, so you definitely get your money's worth. And if you're not into scary things, but like I said, it's not too scary, you can come, as Adriana said, for the great food, great soups, there's tricky trays, there's all kinds of great things happening. And then, of course, on Sunday evening, the wonderful stories. And you told me the kids can come in costume as well.
Yep, as a costume contest.
All right, so a costume contest. If you want to make it out there, you'll be helping out a great cause, the Pardeesville Playground Complex. Again, the trail tomorrow, Friday and Saturday, and the scary stories on Sunday starting at 5.
Thanks, Lisa. And now a reminder that our SSPTV programming is available tonight and every Wednesday from 6:30 until 8 p.m. on our high-definition channel, 513. You can also catch a rebroadcast of SSPTV News tonight at 8 p.m. on both channels, Channel 13 and HD 513. Our Janine Mazurkevich is back at Sacco Chiropractic with more tips for good health.
How many of you feel that you get enough sleep during the night? I know that would be me, but we're here at Sacco Chiropractic, and Dr. Scott Sacco is shaking his head saying, no, you don't. So you need to explain that. Why aren't we getting enough sleep?
So it's very important, the way that our schedules are and the way that we work and run around and the stress of our days. A lot of us are not getting 8 hours of sleep. So it's very important to have a quality of sleep when you actually get it.
All right, so explain that, because you might be in bed for 9 hours and you think you're getting 9 hours of sleep, but you possibly aren't.
Yeah, you might be tossing and turning because you don't have the proper bed. And a lot of patients, a lot of us, we kind of do this. You go to the furniture store to sit on a bed, and we go, yeah, if that bed feels nice, maybe we'll get that. The key actually when you're shopping for a bed is you need to lay down on that bed from anywhere for 3 to 5 minutes. And sometimes a salesperson will come up to you and say, well, what are you doing? Kind of speed this up. I want to sell you a bed. Just tell them when you walk into the store, I'm going to need some time here. I'm going to be here for a little bit. The key is when you lay down on the bed, like I'm a side sleeper. So when I try out a bed, I will lay on it. I will lay on my side. If I start getting any pain within a minute or two in my shoulder or my hip, it's not the right bed for you. A lot of people say, I need firm, I need soft, I need this. You won't know until you actually lay on that bed long enough to see. And you'll actually know when it's the right bed. You'll feel yourself almost start to fall asleep right around 3 minutes. And then you know if that's the bed for you.
Okay. Now, does the pillow play any role in buying the bed?
The pillow does. When you go into the store, grab one pillow and take that same pillow around the store with you and make sure you keep it the same. It may not be the proper pillow for your neck, but you want to make sure that you keep the same consistency when you're going around shopping for a bed.
All right, I'm grabbing my PJs and I'm heading to the store then for a new bed today.
Yeah, that's
There you
right.
go. All right, we're here at Saco Chiropractic here on SSPTV News.
Thanks, Janine. Well, coming up next, we get a taste of Greater Hazleton from the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. And later, we hit the trail with Hazleton Area High School cross-country runner Franklin Cunningham to talk about his stellar senior season. This is SSP TV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Have you gotten your ticket yet for the Taste of Greater Hazleton? Because they are going fast. Here to tell us the latest is Leanne Falabelle, the Vice President of Marketing for the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. This is such a great event, and people are getting their tickets already.
It is. There's a lot of people getting tickets. We still have plenty left, but you know, we usually sell out, so we do encourage people to get them ahead of time. And plus two, they're only $18 in advance and $20 at the door. Our event is happening Sunday, October 15th from 12 noon until 3 p.m. at the Health and Wellness Center at Hazleton out on Airport Road. We have 16 restaurants participating, so they're going to be offering all kinds of good food, beverages, you know, desserts, appetizers, main entrees, all kinds of good stuff, some wine, some seasonal beers, coffee, all kinds of good stuff. So, you know, come out, see what all the restaurants have to offer, and it's just a really fun afternoon. We have door prizes throughout. We have some cooking demonstrations going on, Top of the 80s, Brass Buckle, and Alta Pizzeria are all going to be doing cooking demonstrations, so that's always fun to just, you know, go around, get some samples, and then sit and watch the demonstrations.
So how this works is you get a ticket, and it has like little tickets, I guess, on the edges of it, and you walk around. So take us through that. We're walking in the door right now at the Health and Wellness Center. What do we do?
Okay, so like you said, the ticket's perforated. So the first one that you'll see when you walk through the door, and you don't necessarily have to go in order. They are numbered from 1 to 16, but you can mix it up. You know, there's really no order. But right when you walk in, you'll see Verastro's there. He has a great display. Like I said, he'll have some seasonal beers. Then, I mean, we just have tables literally lined up throughout the whole entire area of the Wellness Center. We empty out the place for the weekend, and we move all the restaurants in, and you just walk around, get a sample. We have tables set up. You can, you know, get a sample, sit at a table, eat, have something a little bit to eat, you know, go around to the next one. And it's really a socializing event too. You'll see some people that you know, we sell about 300-400 tickets, so there's a lot of people there, so you'll probably run into some people that you know, and it's a nice afternoon out.
This is one of your most popular events. People really like this one.
It is. It's very popular. It's a unique event. We're doing it 10 years, which is awesome, you know. So, and every year, you know, we have a little bit of a different mix of restaurants and businesses. You know, some new businesses are going to be participating this year, so we always like to highlight them. And it's really an opportunity. What we do it for, you know, we do it as a community event for the people to come out in the community, but we like to highlight the chamber member businesses in Greater Hazleton and give them an opportunity to shine. And we, you know, the restaurants will have coupons, they'll bring their menus, and really the whole point of it is to promote the businesses that are there, and then, you know, attend the event, have a little sampling, and get them to come back and you know, come to your business and promote everything that they have going on.
All right, so $18 in advance, $20 at the door. Where are we getting them again, the tickets?
So the tickets, you can purchase them online, hazletonchamber.org. Just go to our online calendar, October 15th, find Taste of Greater Hazleton. You can purchase them right there. And then you can pick the tickets up right at the door. Or we have them for sale at the Standard Speaker. We have them for sale at our office. Verastro's has them, and the Pines has them.
All righty, you heard it here. Don't be disappointed. Get your tickets today, and we'll see you at the Taste of Greater Hazleton.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
The clouds came last night and ruined my stargazing. Thanks, clouds. Will it be clear tonight? This is our local forecast from the National Weather Service. It will not be clear. There is rain likely, 70% chance, mainly between 8 and 10 p.m. It will be cloudy with a low of 50 degrees. Thursday, a 30% chance of showers, mainly before 2 p.m. Mostly cloudy. We will have a high of only 59 degrees. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, low of 46. Friday, mostly cloudy, high of 61. 30% chance of showers for Football Friday at night, mostly cloudy, low of 52. Saturday, we're back up in the 70s under partly sunny skies. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low of 57. And then on Sunday, upper 70s, partly sunny skies. And then Sunday night, 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, low of 55 degrees. And here's a look at your midday winning lottery numbers on SSPTV News. Pick 2, 3, 7. Your pick 3 number 664. Pick 4, 8426. Pick 5, 4 3s and a 9. And the wild number is 5. We have a message from the Greater Hazleton YWCA. We'll take a break and then it's sports.
Hello, I'm Rob Gould.
And I'm Frank Romero, the race director for the Hazleton Town and Trail Race Series. Our race will be held October 14th, Saturday at 7 a.m.
This is the 4th annual event. This event has something for everybody, distances for everybody. We've got a youth 100-yard dash, which is free. We've got a competitive 1-mile timed race, which has youth age groups. And we have a 5K, a 10K, and our area's only 13.1 half marathon, all with 5-year adult age groups.
All athletes who will be running or walking will have a t-shirt, and awards will be issued at the end of the race as well.
The kids in the 1 mile, we have age group awards. They're going to be medals. We have finisher medals for all the 13.1. And this year for the 5K, 10K, and the 13.1, the age group award, it's going to be a nice custom glass. And for those of you 21 or older, you're going to be able to fill that glass at our beer tent.
Again, the race is October 14th at 7 a.m. You can register online at hazyracing.com, or you can find us on Facebook.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
The finish line for the cross-country season is coming up fast, and one of the great stories of 2017 has been Hazleton area's Franklin Cunningham, much like 2014, 15, and 16. But even though he's had a lot of success in his career, that doesn't mean it's been all smooth sailing. After all, every race has its hills.
There's a statue in front of the gymnasium at the Hazleton Area High School. It's called Knowledge. After doing an activity for a long time, we may feel that we have all the knowledge possible on that subject, and that just proves how much we still have left to learn. Finishing up cross-country practice behind the Knowledge statue is Hazleton area senior Franklin Cunningham. He burst on the local cross-country scene as a freshman and earned a 5th place finish at the District 2 AAA meet in 2014. 2 years later, after a second straight 4th place finish at the district meet, Cunningham started to question himself.
Actually, last year I was probably putting the most work in, and I wasn't really seeing much. I guess I went through a phase basically telling myself, like, you know, it's not really worth, like, I wasn't even going to really do cross country this year. And then I just gave it one last year, and if I didn't like it, I wasn't going to do it in college. But I noticed that my time's been dropping and stuff, so it's like great to be back.
Cunningham set a personal record recently at the Northeast Invitational at Bloomsburg University. He won the race in 16 minutes and 35 seconds. So what's different this year? How did his time start to drop so dramatically?
I personally thought it was a mental thing. Usually I always had, like, not a mental breakdown, but had a moment in the race where I was just frustrated, like, why can't I pick my legs up? Why can't I drive up this hill anymore? And I just tried new things, like getting into the pool and going out before school, hitting the hills pretty hard, and that's what it's just been making me accomplish so much.
There was something pushing Cunningham to give cross country one more chance.
The thing that made me come back, I think, was my little sister is actually coming to live with me in June, and she told me that she wants to be doing cross country, like, when she gets into 7th grade. So she's in 6th grade right now, and she goes to school in Philly. So when she comes here in 7th grade, like, it'll be great for me to train her. So I wanted to keep going, you know, I keep myself in shape and hopefully make my sister a really good runner.
Regardless of how he finishes at districts this year, Cunningham is going to keep his career going. He plans on running in college, and right now he's looking at East Stroudsburg University. Once he sees his times drop there, he'd like to transfer to a Division I school. After that, he wants to take aim at marathon running. The most important thing right now is the fact that Cunningham is happy. He's enjoying his senior season, and he's gained even more knowledge about the sport he loves and himself. It's knowledge that he can pass on.
1, 2, 3, Cougar Brag!
What are you going to tell your little sister, man, if she gets in a spot where she's in a rough spot? What are you going to tell her?
Like my dad said, training. Don't sit on the couch and eat cookies all day.
And so it continues, knowledge passed down from one generation to the next.
Well, speaking of marathons, Hazleton area tennis player Lily Nowak ran one on the tennis court yesterday. Here's the SSPTV standard speaker scoreboard. Nowak outlasted North Pocono's Sarah Spacito in the match that lasted over 3 hours. That win pushed the Lady Cougars into the school's first ever District 2/4 sub-regional championship. That will be played on Monday. Dave Steven covered the entire match against North Pocono in the semifinals. You need to read his work at standardspeaker.com. He'll be in tomorrow, and we will talk about this. Stephanie Mazurik and Sophia Lawson also won singles matches to push their team to the finals against Abington Heights. Hazleton area lost to Nanacoke in girls volleyball. Lauren Merrick had 8 blocks for the Big HA. Mono area beat Weatherly in Schuylkill League Division 2 play. North Schuylkill went to 5 games against Lord's Regional and dropped a tough one in Schuylkill League Division 2. The Lady Spartans also took a loss in soccer. I believe that was Division 1. Finally, the Lady Cougars won big over Honesdale in field hockey. Jill Bookman had 4 goals in the game for Hazleton. She also had an assist.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. We'd like to wish a special happy birthday to our secretary, Teresa Geisick. Love your family, friends, and everyone here at SSP TV News. And then we'll wrap things up with our social report with a holiday spectacular bingo being held this Sunday, October 15th at St. Michael's Church in Shenandoah. Doors will open at 12 noon, and there will be a $25 fee for admission. For more information, you can call the number on your screen. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSP TV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. William J. Drumheller of Hazel Township. A memorial service will take place Saturday at 2 p.m. at Faith United Church of Christ in Hazel Township. There will be a public visitation on Saturday from 12 noon until 2 p.m. at the church. The Hazel Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home assisted the family. Richard James Hall of Cranberry. The Turnbach Funeral Home in Hazleton will announce the arrangements. Robert W. Marchetti of Drums. The Butler Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. And Doris Mudrick of Hazleton. Mass is Thursday at 9:30 a.m. at Queen of Heaven Parish at the Church of Our Lady of Grace in Hazleton. Friends may call today from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Firo Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSP TV News, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Paula Beltrami of Hazel Township. Call now at 570-455-7267, extension 104 for your free movie.
I love Pardeesville and soup a lot, so get out to the Pardeesville Haunted Trail starting tomorrow. We'll also talk about on the news tomorrow the U.S. men's national team not qualifying for the World Cup. Can't believe I made this whole newscast without crying. We'll see you then. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.